I'm going to speak about cognitive distortions. And these cognitive distortions that I'm going to speak about, they were first explained by Aaron Beck and popularized by David Burns. There are 10 cognitive distortions. One of them, the first one, all or nothing thinking. For example, if this thing isn't good, it means that it's totally bad. So sometimes we don't see things as 50%, 60%, 80%, 90%. If it's not totally good, totally perfect, we discard it. We think that it was totally bad and we are a failure. We are zero. For example, just giving for you to explain, it's like a student that is very perfectionist, that wants to have straight A's. And if this student gets an A minus or a B, he or she feels like a totally failure. He or she will hate himself or herself. So we need to see things, to realize that things are not this way. No one is totally bad or totally good. People have their qualities, their virtues, and they have also their mistakes or their flaws. And the most important thing is that our value doesn't depend on what we do or our achievement or how good we do something. Our value is unconditional. We are valuable, we are worth anyway. Other thing is overgeneralization. Overgeneralization is when we think that something is going to always happen. So, for example, we think that we are never going to change. We have a mistake, we have some flaw, and we're not going to change, never. For example, the depressed person has this hopelessness, and hopelessness is an illusion or a distorted thought. And the person thinks, I'm never going to be better. This problem is impossible. And the person believes, and the person isn't able to see that it's a distortion. But it's a distortion. But it seems to be really real. So when you have that negative thought, that hopelessness, and you think that you're not going to get better, that you can't overcome a flaw, so you think it's impossible. So let's say that you are angry, and usually you have fights with people, and you might be even abuse people, and then you feel discouraged because you didn't want to be that way, but you get so upset you can't control yourself, and then you think, I'm never gonna change this. This is a negative thought. This is a lie that you tell yourself. There is solution. There is solution for all the problems. You just need to look for the solution, to find a solution. For example, you may go to a therapist, you may read a book, you may watch a video such as you are watching right now, that will help you to overcome these problems that you have, and you can change. It's possible. Certainly you can change. And another problem is mental filter. Mental filter is when you filter all the good things and you see only the bad. So let's say that right now you have some problem in your life. Let's say that maybe you have a problem with your spouse or someone that you like, and then you might be unhappy because of that, and you might think all the time about that. You might be really absorbed on the things that are happening to you, and then you ignore that there are a lot of people who love you, a lot of people who like you, a lot of good things. You might be successful in your job, in your career, and you might have family that loves you. You might have friends who love you too, and you might have your hobbies, things you like to do. But the problem is that you focus only on that relationship that isn't working for you. It may be also a health problem. You might be sick, or might have a disease, and you only think about that disease, and you forget a lot of good things that happen to you. So mental filter is when you are really absorbed with something that is negative, and you discount all the good. You don't see, you don't give importance to several good things that are happening to you. And you see, you might have, for example, one event that is not good in your life, but you might have 10 good things in your life. Why do you have to focus on that bad thing and be absorbed and think about that all the time and disqualify or discount all the good that happens to you, right? So another thing is disqualifying the positive. So, for example, whenever you mess up according to your perceptions, according to your standards, because sometimes you may be very perfectionist, and if you don't think that things are, in some way according to your standards, they are not good. So when you do something good, then you disqualify that. You think, oh, that was just luck, or anyone could do that. So every time you do something good or something bad, you reject yourself, you're really upset with yourself. And when you do something good, you don't make a party, you don't celebrate, you just think that you were supposed to do that. That is expected from you. So what happens is that this is a way that you find to prove that you are a rotten human being. So if someone tells you, let's say that you complain that you are not worth, that you always mess up, and then someone tells you, oh, but you haven't done that good thing, that was really good, I'm proud of you, and then you say, well, anyone could have done that. So you are disqualifying the good things that you have. And if you look to yourself, could you find things that you are doing good, qualities that you have? You might maybe, for example, make a list of all your qualities and compare with your flaws, and you might find that you have much more qualities than flaws. And other thing is jumping to conclusions. And jumping to conclusions, you might divide in two things. One of them is mind reading.